Tonight is about people who left their countries by force, beyond their control, and who now share their stories with us. These are not stories of weakness, but of resilience. These are not stories of loss alone, but of empowerment, survival, and hope.
Strength, culture, and deep connection, but also of harm and injustice.
By sharing these stories, we invite discovery of one another, of our shared humanity. Through that's our strength that connects us all. As you listen this evening, we invite you to listen with open hearts, because when you truly hear one another, understanding and compassion begin to grow. Welcome to Regional Connections, connecting cultures through story, guided by resilience, empowerment, and discovery.
I knew I had to leave if I wanted to survive. Leaving my village was one of the hardest decisions of my life.
And every night I asked myself the same question: why am I here? I was not a criminal. I did not hurt anyone. All I ever wanted was for our voices to be heard.
Every day was a struggle, but I kept working, surviving, and holding onto a quiet dream of something better. We had no food, no water, only fear and determination. I received life-changing news. My refugee application to Canada was approved. In May 2024, I arrived in Canada. The moment I stepped onto Canada's soil, I felt something unfamiliar. Peace.
For the first time in a very long time, I was free. I survived. When the flight attendant placed the meal in front of me and I took my first bite, it tasted like the best food I had ever eaten in my entire life. Not because it was special, but because it tasted like freedom. It tasted like safety. It tasted like there's tomorrow. Canada gave me a second chance. A chance to start my life again with dignity. An opportunity not everyone from my community was given. I am alive, and I will not waste the second chance I was given.
We were not alone. The support from organizations like Regional Connections changed our lives. From the moment we arrived at the airport, through the temporary housing, and finally into our own home, they stood beside us every single day.
May these stories walk with you beyond this room. They carry the quiet power of human resilience, reminding us that empowerment begins when voices are heard, and that discovery happens when we open ourselves to understanding. Connection does not end here. It continues in how we listen, how we speak, and how we choose compassion in our everyday lives. Your presence, your openness, and your willingness to listen. Thank you for honoring these stories. Thank you for being part of this shared moment. This has been Connecting Cultures Through Stories, guided by resilience and empowerment and discovery.